still focusing on Antifa, and I think he was really trying to pump them up because there have been street clashes between leftists and right-wing protesters as recently as December 12th in D.C., and I think they had every expectation that would happen again. What was such a turning point on January 6th is what didn't happen, which is there was a big campaign on the left. There was even a hashtag, "Don't take the bait," and no leftist protesters at all stayed up that day and showed up that day, and the clashes they expected didn't happen, and the National Guard froze like a deer in the headlights. You know, instead of without this mission to fight against Antifa, they didn't act for 3 hours.
Yeah, and just to go back to the point you made, and I'll come back to you in a second, Kyle, but just to follow up on that, people forgot there was this weird kind of trial run for this whole thing that happens in December. December 12th, which was like the Million MAGA March, or whatever. And that's where
it lights up.
I wonder why that guy was laying on the ground.
Boys marauding around DC.
Don't know how far they can go.
In some cases with Antifa folks in like street fights. You get Enrique Tarrio with the Proud Boy who burns the church sign. Like that kind of like street fight political brawling, which we don't necessarily associate with like a particularly healthy democracy. That's happening on the evening of December 12th in with far fewer people. I mean, the idea of a note of that, times 10, times 100 is a sort of awful thing to contemplate, but I think a possibility
in the
minds of all the people, at least in the Trump world, that we're planning.
Wow, how far that can go.
Right, and you have to go back to, remember the other big revelation this week, which is the
And making sure they don't go out of range.
presentation that was circulating up on Capitol Hill, and the most chilling.